between accountability and responsibility, and I'm sure that students out there also want to know what is the differences between accountability and responsibility. Think back to a time when seemingly small decisions impacted thousands of people. Situations have ended with decreased profits, major transitions, and employee downsizing. You government agency accusing one party of negligence and another stakeholder pointing their finger at independent contractors that were hired to complete a specific task that went completely wrong. In these situations, it's common to ask these two questions: who was responsible and who should be held accountable? Accountability and responsibility are often used interchangeably, but these words have distinct meanings that separate them and their roles in the workplace. It is imperative that leaders understand the difference between accountability and responsibility if they want to move their organizations forward. What is the difference between them? So, accountability and responsibility can't be lumped into the same bucket, although these two terms have some similarities. A few distinct characteristics separate them in the workplace. Responsibility can be shared. You can work with a team of people to divide responsibilities. On the other hand, accountability is something that can be specific to an individual depending on their skill set, role, and strengths. Responsibility is task-oriented. Every person on a team may be responsible for a given task that is required to complete a massive project. Accountability is what happens after a situation has occurred. It is how you respond and take ownership over the results. Even during the most uncertain times, true leaders hold themselves accountable for the results. Responsibility focuses on defined roles, job descriptions, and processes that must be in place to achieve a goal. On the contrary, accountability is committed to the successful completion of tasks assigned to you and being willing to take responsibility of everything that happens as a result of the actions that were taken. We will look at accountability in the workplace. Accountability is one requirement of an effective and influential leader in the workplace. It is defined as taking ownership to ensure responsibilities are achieved as expected. This means that leaders must clearly understand expectations before making commitments. Accountability requires a mental shift in the workplace. Leaders have to be willing to give up a follower's mentality and focus their efforts in a productive way to ensure that they achieve results. Accountability is one way to build trust in the workplace. People trust leaders who are not quick to blame others if things don't go as planned, but who instead take accountability for their role in the consequences. Companies benefit from leaders who are accountable because they are able to quickly identify problems and come up with possible solutions. When leaders are accountable, it inspires other leaders to exude the same trait. There are some consequences of leaders who lack accountability. Leadership accountability is crucial to workplace success. Without it, an organization can jeopardize its current and future goals. When leaders don't deliver as expected, the company may encounter a variety of losses. The company may also incur expenses because they had to hire someone else to do the job or had to use additional resources in order to deliver the final product. Another inevitable consequence is that companies put their customer service on the line. Leaders who are not accountable for their actions and in turn their consequences can significantly impact the customer experience. Lack of accountability diminishes the level and quality of customer service. It also impacts how customers are treated, which can lead to negative reviews, dissatisfied customers, and shaken customer relationships. In the nuts, accountability and responsibility is two different things. While these seem to be very similar terms, there are key distinctions when comparing responsibility versus accountability in the workplace. It's important to know the differences in order to ensure that the right people are assigned to specific tasks and also to know who is responsible for what and who will be held accountable for certain outcomes. Remember, you can take responsibility and you can hold someone accountable. Thank you.